So I'm going to walk you through using this graphic organizer to organize your text-based response graphic organizer. And I use the book The Great Gatsby, which we just read, and I've already found some evidence and interpretation here. So I'm going to show you how we put it all together, and you can use this graphic organizer to create your two-paragraph text-based response. Now right here on paragraph 1, we're going to identify the central idea of the text. And I gave you some sentence starters here. So I'm just going to use that frame and start typing. Central idea of the Great Gatsby by F. Scott. And the central idea of The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald is the unreachable American dream. And I have found a piece of evidence where he talks about the green light, because I'm going to tie the green light into my writing strategy of symbolism in a moment. So I am going to use my evidence of the green light in Gatsby reaching towards the green light and tie that into reaching for his dream girl, Daisy Buchanan, who was part of that upper class that he wants to be a part of. And also mention that the American dream is something that tells us that you have the opportunity to be better than before. So I'm going to put some of my thoughts in here and work in my evidence. The American dream means we have the opportunity to be in a higher social class than the one you were born in if you work hard. That's my definition of the American dream. In chapter 1, Nick sees Gatsby and narrates, and I'm going to put in my quote that I picked out here. And I got it. So I can copy and paste. He stretches his arm out towards the dark water in a curious way. As far as I was from him, I could have sworn he was trembling. Involuntarily, I glanced seaward and distinguished nothing except a single green light, minute and far away, that may have been the end of a dock. So, in this scene, Gatsby is reaching for Daisy, or her light at the end of her dock. Let's see. And I'm going to explain that she is part of the upper class that he wants to belong to. All right, I've made my claim. I have my evidence, and I've explained my evidence. Paragraph 1 is done. Now I'm going to do paragraph 2 in the same kind of pattern: claim, evidence, explain, or interpretation. So here I got another frame for my claim. Fitzgerald. Oh, I'm going to indent my paragraph. Uses the writing strategy of symbolism in The Great Gatsby. Oop. I want to make sure I capitalize my proper nouns here. And when we are talking about a novel, we want to underline. So I'm just going to make sure I do that before I forget. Okay, the green light symbolizes the American dream. That's what our green light is symbolizing. Now I'm going to put in some evidence. At the end of the novel, Nick reflects this quote right here. Control C, Control V. Make sure it's in the right size. Make this look better. So Nick reflects. Gatsby believed in the green light, the orgastic future that year by year recedes before us. It eludes us then, but no matter. Tomorrow we will run faster, stretch our arms out farther. And one fine morning, so we beat on, boats against the current, borne back ceaselessly into the past. So our green light, he's reaching for it. He believed in it, the American dream. But what Fitzgerald is saying is that we can reach for it, we can work hard, we can work ourselves to death, but we are never going to reach it. The current's against us, the world's against us. We are never going to attain the American dream. And that is his central idea, the unreachable American dream. So I'm just going to sum this up by saying this passage says that the American dream is not attainable. And this is exactly what I had kind of brainstormed up here, that it is just past our reach. We keep spinning and we never reach it. Okay, I've just explained my quote. I've explained the symbolism. I've explained how it ties into the central idea, and I have quickly used my handy dandy graphic organizer to write my text-based response.